students. Today, in previous classes, you have learned about real numbers and the total concepts, whatever you have, the topics of real numbers you have learned. Now, today this class you are going to learn about the topic polynomials. As you learned in the previous class, earlier classes, you learn about polynomials. What is polynomial? Can anyone say? Yes, we can define polynomial as an algebraic expression which contains non-negative integral exponents. For example, the standard form of polynomial is an x power n plus an minus 1 x power n minus 1 plus an minus 2 x power n minus 2 up to plus ax plus a, where n is non-negative integral exponents. So this is the standard form of a polynomial with nth degree. Yes, you have learned about types of polynomials based on degree of a polynomial and the number of terms. Based on that, briefly we will discuss what you learned in previous class. That is, if it is degree is 1, linear polynomial, degree is 2, quadratic polynomial, degree is 3, cubic polynomial, degree is 4, biquadratic polynomial. And briefly, we have more than 4 also, 5th degree polynomial, 6th degree, nth degree, like that. Because more than 4 there is no specific name. That is why we will call it as 5th degree, 6th degree up to nth degree. So you have learned these all, and based on number of terms we have monomial, binomial, trinomial. Like this we have more than 3 terms, we simply will call as polynomial. Okay, leave it. These are all the types of polynomial. Now this class you will learn about what is zero of polynomial. Already you learned zero means nothing but solution, root. For a cubic polynomial we have 3 roots, 3 zeros. For a quadratic polynomial we have 2 zeros, 2 roots. Like that you will learn now number of zeros based on degree of polynomial. At most number of zeros, exactly not possible but at most possible. Then you will learn about that and the relation and how relationship between zeros and its coefficients you will learn, and geometrical representation of a polynomial. What is the meaning of geometrical representation? Geometrical representation means graphically or algebraically how to represent, and graphically if they give, we can find the maximum number of zeros. Yes, geometrical representation nothing but here ax plus b. It is geometrical representation of a linear polynomial. Ax square plus bx plus c. Here condition a is not equal to 0. Even here also a is not equal to 0. This is the geometrical representation of a quadratic polynomial. Again, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, where a is not equal to 0. Cubic polynomial, geometrical representation of a cubic polynomial. So based on degree we can say maximum number of zeros possible. Here degree is 1, so maximum number of zeros are possible 1 0 1, and here degree is 2. Degree means what? You learn in previous class. That is, degree means highest exponent of a polynomial, that is 2. So maximum 2 zeros are possible. Here degree is 3, highest exponent is 3. So here maximum zeros are possible 3. So we can conclude that depends on based on degree, we can say maximum number of possible zeros of a polynomial. Here linear polynomial contain 1 0, quadratic polynomial contain 2 zeros, maximum 2 zeros, not exactly 2 zeros, maximum. It may contain, it may not contain 0 0, it may not contain no zeros also. That is the secondary, but we can define only maximum number of zeros. For cubic polynomial 3 zeros. So you have learned about geometrical representation. This is nothing but standard form also. In sometimes in CBSE based examination 1 mark question they may ask how many maximum zeros possible here, and standard form. The standard form of a linear polynomial is ax plus b. You learn already. Standard form of a quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c. Condition A is not equal to 0. If A is 0, it's not doesn't work out. Again, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. It is a cubic polynomial general form or standard form. Now you learn about zeros of a polynomial, geometrical representation of a polynomial. Yes, students? Yes. Now you people learn about how to find a number of zeros when graphical representation is given. Yes, there is a chance to get one more question in CBSE exam. For example, geometrical or graphical representation of polynomial is given like this. Yes, generally horizontal line is called as x-axis, vertical line is called as y-axis. Where both are intersecting, that is called origin in general. Here this it's a linear polynomial. Actually linear polynomial named we gave by using its representation, graphical representation. It's a straight line. Linear, I mean line. That is why it is named as linear polynomial. So it is intersect this graphical representation of a linear polynomial which is in the form of ax plus b intersect the x-axis only at one point. That is why number of zeros are only at most maximum 1. Wherever you observe, you can observe that a quadratic polynomial is of the form parabolic shape. If you represent graphically, it shows parabolic. So if you represent how many times it is intersecting graphically, no, it is not at all intersecting. So how many zeros are possible? 0 zeros. Number of zeros are 0. Number of zeros are 0 because it is not intersecting x-axis at any point. So we can conclude that any polynomial, if you show graphically, we can find possible maximum zeros. In this case, 1 0 possible because it is intersecting x-axis only one time. But it is no zeros, though it is a quadratic polynomial. As we discussed just now, quadratic polynomial contains maximum 2 zeros. That is why I have mentioned maximum 2 zeros means sometime it doesn't contain any zeros because graphically it is not intersecting x-axis. As we discussed how many number of times graphical representation of a polynomial intersect on x-axis, that many zeros are possible. Here it is not intersecting at all. So number of zeros are 0. Again, we will show some more graphical representation of some quadratic polynomials. Yes, see, observe students, it is intersecting. Graphical representation is intersecting only 2 times. So here number of zeros are 2. Number of zeros are 2 because it is intersecting 2 points on x-axis.
Correct.